Hello, my angels. So, I've been doing a lot of shopping for my mom, Orlane, because she loves Orlane. And the things that she buys are normally $150 to $200 per bottle. And I was able to find between like $20 to $30, 5 sample sizes that equal more than the bottle. So instead of her paying 150, she paid 20. Instead of her paying 200, she paid 30. And she's like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Mommy, it's a hack. It's in my book. All that stuff's in my book. So when the book comes out, I'll put it in the description box of all the future videos. You buy it. It's how to live a 200K lifestyle on a 40K budget. I have a lot of nice things. I only make 40K, and I tell you exactly how I do it. And so this bottle is anywhere from $50 to $90, and this is for, like, when you have a baby and you have the extra fat, you put this on and it tightens the skin, right? I figured I'd try it. It was only 17. Well, I got 10% off, but it was like $20 on eBay. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. For $20 instead of spending 90 if I was in the store. Come here. Stop. She's trying to bite into my vitamins because a packet fell on the floor. Stop. And so now I'm going to try this because you can see that. You see all that loose skin under my arm? I'm losing weight, but I'm getting this loose skin. So I mean, most of these things don't work for that. They really don't. Any plastic surgeon is going to tell you, don't look at it, come here. They're gonna tell you her name is Kamir because when she was little, everyone was like, "Come here, come here, oh, come here." So she thinks that's her name, and she won't answer to anything other than that. Stop it. She can't help it. And so now she walked away. And so now I'm going to try this. I will let you guys know in a few months. It's 6.7 ounces. It's a lot of money. But you don't even want to know how much I spent for the Sicily one. The Sicily one, that's also 6.7 ounces. That's like the rich people number. 6.7 ounces is like a large for them. Meanwhile, I'm buying supersized stuff from like QVC. And so I'll let you guys know in a few months how this works, if it actually works on the sagging skin, if it does tighten it a little bit, because as I lose weight, I just want the skin to tighten. I don't want to wait until later and then have a surgery. I'm trying not to do that. So as things are happening, I'm little by little trying different things. I have that machine that you put on your body and it like does the lymphatic thing, and I'm saving up to do the lymphatic massages. We spoke about this before, but then I got into the car accident and all this stuff happened and I had to go through my savings to survive for a few months because I wasn't working, and the back pain and whatever. So now I'm like getting back on my feet. So if anybody wants to do virtual styling, go ahead and let me know. I will help you. And I charge, right now I'm doing $25 an hour because I'd rather do $25 an hour from home than to actually have to get in my car, drive all the way to the city, do a 2-hour job to make $120 because I have a 2-hour minimum, or like do less than it. But still, I'm like 30 minutes, 40 minutes into the city, 30 minutes, 40 minutes back. And then the actual 2 hours, I'm literally not, so I'd rather just work from home and do that. But I will let you know how this works with the sagging skin, if it actually does tighten it a little bit. I'm not going to wait until it's really sagging. Like you can see, it's pretty bad. That's bad, right? It's bad. And a lot of people wouldn't show you, but I mean, I have nothing to hide. And another thing I wanted to mention really quickly is skincare. So I'm watching all these videos of these young people in their 20s trying to sell me in my 40s skincare. Look, little young one, I'm telling this to all of you guys. Do not listen to any of these people that are under 30, under 35, I would say, trying to tell you about their skincare routine. Your skin is perfect. You don't even need a routine. You don't need to do any. Just because they're 20 something, their skin's going to look amazing. What you want to do is you want to follow people like me and other people. I'm 44, right? You want to follow people like me and other people that are like probably 35 to 50 or older, and look at their skincare routine. If they look good, if you look at that person and you're like, you look amazing for your age, that's who you want to follow, and you want to find out what they're doing to stay looking good at that age. Because by the time a lot of women are my age, they don't look so good. I went to my high school reunion and everybody was like, you look exactly the same. I was like, look, I have a wrinkle right here. And they were like, this bitch. Now I have it under here, but I also have but it's usually because that's my smiling, part of my face. And I have a lot of fat in my face because I'm overweight. So I don't look gaunt and thin, which I probably would if I was skinnier. So because I didn't lose a lot of the fat in my face because I'm overweight. You saw my arms, right? So you want to follow the people who are older that look amazing because they're going to teach you how to stay looking amazing as you age. These young people are just putting anything on their face. They don't know what they're doing. And not allegedly, this is my personal opinion, you can't tell the efficacy of a product because they're young. Their skin is going to look like that whether they use a product or not. Because when you're young, you're just beautiful. Everything looks good. It's when you're aging or you've aged, well, you're always aging. But like after like 35, I would say 30, I would follow anybody over 35 to like 60 or 70. If they look amazing, follow their skincare routine because they know what they're talking about. I keep seeing all these videos of these girls trying these products. I'm like, I would never try that. I would never put retinol on my skin. Not on purpose. Hyaluronic acid, any of that stuff. I was like, no, because my family looks amazing and they didn't have any of those products and they look good. And I'm sure that there's other people that it works on them, but I'm just going by my genetics. My family, they use Pond's or Vaseline. I've been using I used to use Neutrogena. Now I wash my face with a variety of different things. But usually right now I've been using Elizabeth Arden. She has like a scrub because I bought a lot of them on eBay. They were like this big, the travel ones. And it came like 7 of them. So I'm like just using that until it runs out. And then I also have the Elemis face balm, which is nice. But again, I don't know this brand very well. I like their Pro Collagen marine cream. I like it a lot for the summer because it's light and it sinks into the skin and my face likes it. In the winter, I like to use thicker creams like a Estee Lauder Prestige, La Creme, and then I did use the La Mer. I didn't love it. I didn't think there was anything fantastic or special about the La Mer. I love the Augustinus Bader Rich Cream. That's better for me. The cream did nothing for me. I gave it to my mom. My dad bought it for me. And then I gave it to my mom because it just didn't do anything. It just left my face plain. Then I tried the Barbara Sturm face cream and my I liked it. It feels okay. But then it started drying my skin out. I'm like, what? And then I started getting pimples. I have a pimple here, all within 3 days of using that product. I was like, absolutely not. Never using that product again. No. And so, because I don't get pimples barely, maybe 3 times a year, 4 at max. And it's usually that time of the month. You know what I mean? And this had nothing to do with that. It was just the product. So I stopped using it. Not to say that it's a bad product. On me, my skin had a reaction to it. Your skin might not. And that's kind of like what I stick to. Everything else I'm just trying for the channel, but not necessarily something that I would sit down and I'd buy a bottle of it. No. I don't like at all the Dior Capture Total line. I don't like it. I was going to give it to my sister because she's 11 years younger than me, so her skin is just nice. She has nice skin, but she has sensitive skin. So I'm going to have to be very careful what I give her because she's very sensitive. She's very fair. Very fair. Very, very fair. Very fair. And yeah, I mean, she wears makeup and when she gets a tan, she looks normal, but she's extremely Caucasian and fair, complexion wise. And so her skin is very sensitive as opposed to mine, who can handle a little bit more, but my skin is dry. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, I will give you feedback on this in a few months. But I mean, I'll put the link for the seller in case you guys did want to buy it. It's $20. It's really cheap. And I bought a bunch of stuff from that seller for my mom and for me. Hold on. Yeah, it smells good. Okay. Because I know what it's supposed to smell like. I was like, wait a minute. Let's and I think they're a great seller. I just wouldn't buy any perfumes from them. I bought 2 perfumes from them and they were rancid. So I don't think the facility that they store it in is really probably temperature or heat controlled. I mean, it's alleged. I don't know. But I mean, what are the chances that 2 perfumes are going to come out rancid? So I wouldn't buy perfumes from that person. I mean, you could and try it, but I'm giving you my honest opinion. But the skincare and the makeup is phenomenal. Christian Dior lipsticks for $13. They're normally $45. We're getting them for 13. I'm actually gonna make a video on one of them. And then what other makeup did I buy? I bought a bunch of stuff from her. But yeah, the information will be in the description box. And until next time, my loves, bye. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you like my style, come back for a while, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps me grow. I really appreciate it. When we get to 1 million subscribers, I'm giving away a Chanel bag.